Thank you guys, Josha and Marcus, for taking the time to allow me to lob a couple of softballs at you today. So first of all, how you doing?
Good,
Very
man.
good,
Good.
very good. Thank
How,
you.
how are you?
I'm dynamite. Thanks for asking.
Nice.
Having a wonderful day so far. I only got a couple minutes, so let's hit the ground running. I'd like to know, how familiar are you gentlemen with the original story, Wheel of Time?
Well, I for me, when I got the audition of the Wheel of Time was my introduction to the Wheel of Time, and when I got the part, I just started, reading those books and getting into the script.
Yeah, same really. I hadn't heard of the books until then I got the part and I realized how big that kind of community and how many copies it sold, and straight away just started the Eye of the World and the Great Hunt to kind of have that kind of prep ready there for season one, really.
Would you prefer going into a role cold like that without much knowledge, knowing that there's a vast history behind it? Or do you, like you said, you mentioned reading a little bit of it first?
I think it's good because we had the scripts were kind of really rich and kind of gave you a real essence of the characters from the start. But I think having both the scripts and the books to go between as an actor, I think provided you with a lot of kind of material to kind of hit the ground running at the start, really.
Yeah, same. And I guess we had 1 month from hearing to, like when I got the part to actually shooting, I think it was a month, and we got the scripts, and then you also have the books, and I at least tried to read as much as I possibly could, but then there was also the horse riding and the stunts and the archery and the dialect to get down. So for 1 month it was quite a lot, but I guess with the books it was nice to know that we were going to do this for quite a while, so there would be more time to sink your teeth into all those books.
You guys play Ran and Perrin. Can you describe your characters' relationship in the story?
Yeah, I mean, there's kind of like a trio of them. So there's like kind of Rand, Perrin, and Matt. But I think sort of Matt's the kind of the joker in between them. But Perrin is kind of the sort of the gentle giant, sort of the quiet, thoughtful, introspective kind of friend who kind of is very considered and thoughtful about everything he does. And then Rand, from my perspective, is kind of like the headstrong one. But Rand's your guy. Do you want to talk about it?
I was curious what you were going to say, but
Rand's
I
an
agree.
idiot.
and yeah, Brand is, like you said, also someone that really follows his heart and is willing to break his heart also to protect the people he loves. So also Perrin, yeah.
Mhm. Your characters may or may not be the dragon reborn. Can you explain to newbies what the significance of that is?
Well, it's a one-on-one adaptation of the book, so we definitely take fundamentals of the book, the essentials. I believe we do the book's justice, but there are changes. And in the season one is all about who is the dragon reborn, and I think what's really exciting is that it also could be a woman. It could really be one of those five of the two rivers.
And I think as Moraine comes to the village to find that out, the kind of the audiences are looking to find that out at the same time. She kind of knows that it's going to be one of these sort of young adults in this village. But as she kind of finds out and they find out they all have particular abilities throughout the season, you're kind of questioning who it might be, which is really fun to find out.
Very immersive sets and special effects and costumes. You mentioned the horse riding. What do you think fans are going to be most excited to see from this series?
All the sets, like all the build sets, all the different, even the little villages that they go to. I remember the first couple of days they entered this little village, and we were only shooting there for 2 or 3 days, and they built that little village from scratch. And that's when I realized what the scale was of this production and how much effort they put into everything. So it's all the sets, the location. We've been to Slovenia, Croatia, and then also all the costumes. There's so much work, effort, time, and love put into every bit of this world of the Wheel of Time.
And it's so rich, the description in the books by Robert Jordan, that every kind of world or every tavern or inn or kind of town they go to is described so beautifully. So it's really nice to see that much time and respect has gone into every place that the characters go to, and they all have their own different look and culture and sometimes religion and belief behind them, and you truly feel that they've gone to a completely different place, which is quite hard to do. But Andre, our set designer, is a genius.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Great. That looks like it's my time. I'm sorry to cut it short, but Wheel of Time premieres Friday, November 19th on Amazon Prime Video. Look forward to seeing the rest of it. I've only seen the first 3, but it looks great. Josha, Marcus, do me a favor, enjoy the rest of your day, and we will see you on the other side.
You too, man. Thank you so much.
Ciao.